We know how important diet is, but there's another aspect to heart health that is definitely a number one, right? And that's our exercise, right?
Yes. Oh my.
So, that's my thing, right? As a certified personal trainer, I'm constantly trying to encourage people to exercise, to get to moving. Your heart's health is dependent on your movement. And so it's recommended that you do at least 30 minutes a day in vigorous exercise, cardio exercise when we talk to our heart health. Now, I am not an advocate of just doing cardio. I believe that in order for you to be healthy, you need to be balanced in everything you do, including your exercise regime. So it should include cardio, it should include strength training, and it should include stretching. All three. Since we're talking about the heart in particular today, we're going to focus on cardio and understanding that cardio is essential to your heart endurance and the health of your heart. That's walking, that's cycling, that's swimming, that's dancing, that's running. Whatever you like to do, get to moving, people. You have to move. It is so important. Some of us, one thing I find is that people are very unbalanced. We do what we like, and what we don't like, we just don't do. So if I like to eat healthy, I'll eat all the right foods, but if I don't like to exercise, I won't work out. But all of it goes together. You have to move. So this is something that I see in the gym all the time, right? I'm in the gym minimum 4 days a week. And I see people on the treadmill having a full-length conversation.
Oh.
I'm thinking, when you are working out and you want to work out for your heart health, you should not be able to carry a full conversation. Your heart rate needs to be elevated to a place that you are truly putting in some work. So if you're on the treadmill taking a leisure walk and having a full conversation, you're not working hard enough to really strengthen that heart muscle. And so what you really need to do when it comes to exercising and making sure that you are strengthening your heart is that you need to elevate your heart rate to at least make your target heart rate at least 70% of your resting heart rate. So how do I know what my resting heart rate is? Well, what you can do is kind of feel for your pulse, your heartbeat, either in your wrist or in your neck here, kind of feel around till you find your heartbeat in the pulse. And if you would count those beats for 1 minute straight, while you're at rest, while you're just sitting down chilling, no stress level down, because that will raise your heart rate in another way that we don't want, your blood pressure in that way. But sit at rest, relax, and just count the beats. Set your timer to 1 minute, count the beats. It will tell you what your average resting heart rate is. So say it's 60, mine is a 60. You need to do 70% of that. That's one of the things we help with on Holy Health and Fitness. We teach people how to find those numbers, get those numbers, so that you know that when you're working out, you're doing it correctly and you're getting the results that you need to get. Nobody wants to just do stuff to do. I know I don't. I want results in everything I do.
Of course.
So if I'm going to put the energy in, if I'm going to go to the gym, if I'm going to do the workout, it needs to benefit me, which means I need to do it correctly. I need to have the tools. And so that's something that we help with on Holy Health and Fitness, as well as having affiliation with you and other professionals that help people to know how to do it right, what to do, so that we are truly getting the results that we need. So you want to find your resting heart rate. Make sure that when you begin to do your cardio exercise that you're at least 70% of that resting heart rate. I can't go into the formula now because it won't make a lot of sense of me just trying to throw a bunch of numbers out at you, but 70%, get that heart rate up. You should not be able to talk to someone else while you're doing it, right? While you're dancing, or while you're running, or while you're riding. You want to really get to a place where you feel that your breathing is a little labored, not to the point where you can't breathe, right? But you want to feel like, okay, I'm putting in the work, right? Even climbing the stairs can do that. I know at my home, we have 3 flights of stairs, and sometimes if I have to abruptly go all the way down and come all the way back up, I can feel that I've exerted some energy. So take the stairs a few times, you know. Stop getting on the elevator. Stop parking your car so close. Start doing some things that will get you active. It is so vital. Exercise, I tell people all the time, is the fountain of youth. Yes. Right? When you're young, you're always moving, you're on the go, and that keeps
better.
You feel amazing. Yeah. So get up and move. It does the heart well. But I'll be honest with you, I don't really think that this is the information that we're lacking. I do believe that majority of people know that they need to eat well. Majority of people know even what they need to eat. Majority of people know they need to exercise. We are not, in 2020, the last thing we are lacking is information.
We need guidance.
We know what we need to do. You know what our issue is? We're not disciplined. We're not diligent. We're not accountable to doing what we know we should do. I know,
so true.
I know you can attest to that.
I do it. Right?
This is
I'm
the thing.
guilty myself.
Not only that, we'll even go to the extent, and I know you can attest to this, where we will pay to see a professional, get a consultation so that they can tell us what to do, what to eat, what supplements to take, the whole 9. And leave that consultation having paid for the information and not do what we were told.
Yeah. So we have to stay in touch and accountability, and that's where you come in.
Absolutely. That's where holy health and fitness comes in.
It is so important.
That is truly the key. It's not that you don't know what to do. The thing is, we all need the accountability so that we do what we know we should do.
Yes.
Not only do what we know we should do it long enough to see some results. Because that's the other thing. We'll do it. We might get what you say. We might take it for a week or 2, and then we're right back to doing what we used to do. So it's the accountability, the constant encouragement, the staying diligent that really requires community. You know, honestly, that is what keeps me going, is the community that God has put in my heart. When I know that other people, I'm instructing other people, I'm encouraging other people, I'm telling other people what to do, it keeps me accountable to doing it myself.
Yeah, and it's terrible to have to wait until you're experiencing a health issue. Don't do that because it may be, too far gone. Catch it now.
Absolutely.
While you're healthy, do the right thing so that you can love yourself enough not to have to encounter major health issues. Because I tell you, I went to the rehab the other day, and I saw young people laying in bed, with major health issues. And I tell you, I left there brokenhearted, Pastor. But I believe most of those things could have been prevented.
Absolutely. Majority of them are.
And to me, I looked around and I saw death. I saw people waiting to die.
Oh my.
And the person I visited, he told me, he said, "Doc, I'm trapped in my body." And let's not do that. Let's not get to that point. We have pastor here that just absolutely love people, and she takes the time and she will give you what you need. She will take the time, speak to you, guide you, teach you, and the love, and the caring, it's so genuine.
Amen.
So if you are not experiencing health issue, reach out. And if you are, reach out.
That's it.
Amen. So just reach out, period, and let's form a community of love and caring.
Yes.
Where we will, reach out and not one will leave behind.
Amen.
What is that saying? Not one left behind.
Yes.
And I know that's your motto.
Yes,
'Cause,
absolutely. That's our heart.
yes,
Yes.
you and Pastor love people.
Yes.
And that's why you take the time to just pour into people.
Yes.
So I know that Pastor would make sure that not one left behind.
Amen.
So
Amen.
we love you and we
Yes.
want to make sure that you are well.
Yes.
Mentally, physically, and emotionally,
Yes.
like pastors say.
Yes.
Body, soul, and spirit.
Yes.
So
Amen.
reach out.
Yes.
We are here to love you.
Yes, I agree. That is really our whole heart's desire. I didn't plan that. Thank you so much for just your encouragement. We do appreciate that.
Yeah.
And so definitely join a community that's going to really help you to be the best that you can be.
Yes.
I agree with you. I am always of the mindset to be proactive so that you don't have to be reactive.
Exactly.
Right? It's much easier to take control before things are out of control, right? It's so much easier. So I do agree. Whether you're having a health issue, just like Dr. Selene said, reach out. And if you are having a health issue, still reach out because we're here to help you. Our heart's desire is that you be whole, spirit, soul, and body. We love you. Join us again next time. Please remember to subscribe and share. We'll talk with you soon.